What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? Today is about to be a video about the history of Pixel Gun 3D. So in the first Pixel Gun 3D, when the game was first made, the first ever thing in this game, it was this. Yes, this. This is actually pretty cool. Is there volume? No, there's no volume. I'm not getting any volume. Oh well, who needs it? I know why there's no volume actually. Yeah, now we got volume. Now we got volume. Anyways, I don't want to do that. But anyways, yes, so this is the first game. I've actually went over this before. So let's continue on into, we're going to actually update to the second one. But this is pretty much all Minecraft used to, all Pixel Gun used to be, was just a zombie mode where you could play and, explore or whatever. Pretty cool stuff if you ask me. But, yeah, that's actually about it. Like, it was just a survival mode. There was 10 arts. I've actually explained this in a video before. Whole entire animation with the gun, reload and all that stuff like that, and then shooting, and all that cool stuff. But we're actually gonna go ahead and update the game into the next update. So I'll see you guys once we do that. Alrighty guys, we're in the next update of Pixel Gun 3D. Actually, before we enter, let me show you guys the logo. That was the new logo that they made. But yeah, we're here. Enter the fortress, Pixel Gun 3D. You entered, right? And then they came up with a swipe to rotate control. Or they came up with showing you how to play. And then there was this map, right? And then the doors, they have been changed black. Which is like, I wonder why the doors are black, right? So then you click on there. They also added a money sign. Oh shit. I guess you could buy something. I don't really know. They're not really giving me anything to buy. But I mean, this is just, I guess this is a more updated version. Makes it look better and all that stuff like that. There's still no countdown, not that I know of. You regen health, I guess. There's actually a coin right there. Maybe this was their first coin. Like, but the question is, like, how do you get that coin? Maybe you shoot the coin. Let's see. Cause like, okay, let me try to kill zombies. Maybe you have to kill a certain amount of zombies in order to, what's it called? Oh, they also added a new weapon to the game, which was a shotgun. That was actually one of the first weapons that they added. That was, oh, and then I guess they've added this too. I should really read the updates. But, yeah. This gun shoots like, I think, 3-round bursts. A couple. You have to tap it in order to make it shoot like a lot. And I'm about to die. But anyways, yeah, game over and all that stuff like that. So now we're actually going to go ahead and go into the next. And the music is the same. We're actually going to go into the next updated version of Pixel Gun 3D. Alrighty guys, they actually, in the next update of Pixel Gun 3D, they made the skin maker for Minecraft. Now you click on it, you can make your skin and all that stuff like that, but we're not going to do that. You click on the shooter game area, it loads, and it takes you over to the survival, and you click on the survival, and then you got all this, actually, start. Alright, cool. So now, this is the first time they've ever had this map. This is, the first game with the map. With this map on there and stuff like that. The church, you can see the graphics don't look as good as current graphics do now. But let's actually run over to the secret location where that coin is supposed to be. And also, before we go over there, let me mention that there's no guy that's dead over here. The little farmer guy, that he's not over there. But yeah, there's actually a coin right there, and you get the coin. Boom, you have the coin, and that's pretty cool. And there's also a shop. If you click buy, let me tell you something, the coin doesn't let you buy stuff. It's actually asks for your Apple ID. So they pretty much want you to buy a real pickaxe with money without even giving you a freaking set price, which is what kind of stuff is that? Like, they never even gave me a set price. They also have an enemy counting now, and then you have your gun at the right. Let me actually see if I can find another gun before I, leave this area. Excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. I can't actually find another gun, but oh wait, I found a pistol, but who cares? So yeah, this is the map. So now let's go ahead and check out the other versions of Pixel Gun 3D. Alright guys, we are now in version 3.0. As you guys can see, the app logo has changed. I think this is when I started playing the game. You got the survival, and then they have added multiplayer. You still have the skin maker area. We've already done survival. Let's actually click it just to see. Oh, sorry. We don't want music. There's a shop. You could buy stuff. Uh, Elixir of Resurrection. There's the first potion that they ever had. Then you have all these, coding areas to like teach you how to play the game or whatever. Pretty cool stuff. But let's go ahead and quit from that. There's a new multiplayer mode. There was not worldwide. It was in the work, but you could play local. You could create, and then I said local, and then I said create. What just happened? Create. There you go. You got some maps. You got Mummy's Temple. You got Midnight Graveyard. You got the Scary Hospital. You got the City of Dead. You got the Infected Prison. You have the End World. Then you're back at Mummy's Temple. Now, these are all maps from the zombie modes. Pretty cool stuff. Now, let's go ahead and update. Oh, whoa, what was that? Multiplayer. There's actually a profile. You could, I guess you could change your character, which is actually pretty freaking cool. You had locked characters, and you could name your player as well. And then you have the amount of wins and all that stuff. And maybe I didn't come when Pixel Gun 3D was this late, because I don't remember Pixel Gun 3D being this ugly. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go into the next updated version of Pixel Gun 3D. Alright guys, so this is the next version of Pixel Gun 3D. You have Deathmatch, Cooperative, and Survival. Then you have all these creatures. You got the Incredible Hulk, you got all these zombies, you got this girl over there. Pretty cool stuff. Survival's the same. We're not going to really touch on that. But we have Cooperative, so let's see what that is. There's Time Survival, and then there's Boss Battle, and there's Team Fight. I actually remember when the game was like that. And then you could actually play worldwide. Servers not available. Well, we're not going to be able to play since it's so old. But yeah, this is the next, what's it called? You actually have game settings now. You can restore your purchases and view sensitivity. And then you have your survival mode, which is, pretty much the same. I guess you have to go through the training or whatever. You got that potion on the top right. There's 5 enemies total, so let's just like kill them all real quick. And then you actually have your new guns. This is actually a pretty cool gun. You have this knife right here. You have the pig thing, a shovel, a creeper staff, that automatic pistol, chainsaw, an axe, shotgun. You can actually hold a lot of guns. But yeah, and then there's a shop. You got your premiums. This is all the cool stuff, I guess. And we already have this. Then you have your guns, and we already have this. Then you have your melee weapons, and we already have all this. And then you have your gear, and we already have all this. And then you see our coins right there. We have like so many freaking coins. And I'm banned, so I can't really play on servers. But yeah, you have our coins. Pretty cool. But let's go ahead now and go check out the next updated version. And let's see. I just want to know what that gun sounded like. But anyways, let's go ahead and check the next version. But before we actually do it, let's enter the portal since we just did this. Like, why not, right? So we enter the portal, and it takes us to the next place. Pretty cool. And then you have a pink gem. Now, that's actually insane. What the hell? Why is there a pink gem here? That must mean something. I have no clue, guys. Maybe one day, let's shoot the pink gem. Maybe one day we'll be able to get this pink gem. But I mean, like, this is early in the stages of Pixel Gun 3D. And there's a pink gem? I'm so confused of why there's a pink gem. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this update. Let me go check the next one. Alright guys, now we're here in the next update of Pixel Gun 3D. The logo has changed and now it is snowing. Let's go to the shop. Let's go ahead and check that out. I clicked on it, nothing happened. Alright, the shop. You have your specials. They all cost coins. We are hacked coins or whatever. We can actually buy it and like buy everything. Pretty cool stuff. We can still buy everything. And then you got all these. And then you have your specials. These guns used to be the guns that everybody would want. Crazy stuff. Then you have your accessories. You have capes and hats. You have all your hats, and then you have your capes. Pretty cool stuff. And then you have your campaign. So let's go ahead and check out the campaign. Now, the campaign, let's just skip this. No, yes. So you skip it, and then you click on campaign. Then you have this world, and you have this world. Pretty cool. You click start, and then you have your whole entire what's it called, and you can see it from the very beginning and all that stuff, but we're not going to actually go too in depth with that. And then you have your deathmatch and cooperative, so you have your co-op or whatever, and then you have time survival, team battle, and then you go to your deathmatch right there, and then you have your deathmatch area. This is worldwide. I don't believe we can connect because I am banned, or maybe because the servers are not available anymore. They don't host anything because it's such an old update. And then you have your survival mode, and that's pretty much it for this update. I guess we're level 8, or that was the max level as well. But I'll see you guys in the next update. Alrighty guys, we're in the next update of Pixelgun 3D, and in this update you will see that it looks the same pretty much. You're able to get to a higher level. Now there's multiplayer, survival, and campaign. There's no new campaign level. You have the multiplayer, you have the deathmatch, co-op, and deadly games. Nothing really too big in this next update. I mean, it's not that big, but yeah, this is the next update. And if you look at the game crashed. Well, that's pretty much it for that. What's it called? Let's go to the next one because there's nothing much to show on that. Alrighty guys, we go into this. It actually says really soft now in the next update, and you got the little character walking around. So, you know, they've actually made a lot of progress in this game so far. So now we're in this game. You can select your name or whatever, and now it looks like this. Let's actually go over to the shop and go to our armory. Maybe go to our accessories is what we want to do. They've added shoes as a new thing. There's still no potions yet. That's what I'm actually waiting for. There's a new version of Pixelgun 3D, and you have your guns. This is when they first came out with the flag capture mode, and you can play capture the flag. That was a really big thing, and then we played capture the flag at this castle area. Pretty cool stuff, guys. Now let's go ahead and check out the next. Well, let's click on campaign's the same. Now let's just check out the next update, because like, F it. Alright guys, we're in the next update, and this is where it shows the garden. Pretty cool stuff. Now I believe so, I really hope so, that the potions are here. You go to shop, potions are available in game only. So yes, it is official. There have been potions added back to the game. Cancel. Settings. Nothing off. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there's potions. Let's go ahead and click battle now. Nope. Battle now. Nope. Campaign. Actually, let's just do survival mode so we could use the potions. So you click on survival. We're at wave 1. What's happening? Nothing. Oh, I'm dying. Okay, let me just get killed, I guess. I have no clue what's going on. It's just stuck. I just want to use potions, that's all. Cause I love potions. Potions are everything. Okay, and I'm never gonna die, am I? Okay guys, let's just update to the next update. We're in the next game of Pixelgun 3D. The next update. It's still the same background. It's just loading up. And then we're at 91. Alright, so now it's starting up. Okay, so you still have the same screen. Battle now. I still can't battle. It just took me to a website that I didn't want to go to. Oh well. You got the best player. You got all these guns that you could buy. You have your shop. Then you have your gear. And then here we go with all the potions. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. You got the potion of haste. You got the potion of might. You got the potion of night vision. You got the potion of regeneration. You got the potion of invisibility. And then you have the potion of anti-gravity. Freaking amazing. Let's go ahead and just like get some guns, I guess. You got let's get like the best guns or whatever. Equip that. That's all we're gonna need with these potions. But yeah, guys, lit. We are here once again, and a new update. You still got the same background. Now they're asking you to rate the app. Don't even ask me again, because I'm not gonna rate it. But it's almost loaded up. Boom, there you go. Now let's see what's different about this update, right? This is the I think this is the 8.3 update, okay? Oh, we just got 50 coins. That's pretty cool and pretty nice of them to do that. So we still have unlimited coins. For some reason, there are a billion chainsaws for 30% sale, which cost $0. Oh, they disappeared. That's pretty weird. You still got the whole entire battle. Now let's check out the shops. Is there still potions in this version? We can't click on the shop. What the heck? Campaign. We can't click on anything. Yo, nothing's working in this update. This is the second take. I thought it was messed up. This is the second time I tried doing this. Well, I guess this update. Oh, okay. Well, this will open, but nothing else will. All right, cool. F YouTube then. But nah. So pretty much nothing works in this. But the max level is 24. I don't know if there's still potions or not. I want to say there is potions still, but like I said, I have no clue. So let's just go ahead and update to the next one, guys. Now we're going to go ahead and go into the next update. Check out the logo. Has a female. I think this is the update when they came out with the Paradise Resort. Wait. No. Sorry. This is the update when they came out with that peaceful map. I think. I want to say it's that. But I honestly have no clue. But we shall see. Nope. It's still not it. Alright. So, let's see. You got all these guns that you could buy. You have the whole entire sell thing. We have a whole... Oh! This is when they first added gems. No way. Yes, guys, this is when they first ever added gems into the game, as well as top clans. You go to the... Alright, anyways. So you have all these guns. We have the Hellraiser. You got, like, all these freaking guns. This is, like, so, like, cool and amazing. So these are all the guns. Then there's all these guns. Hey, look at this gun was made blue. And then we got all these, but they have taken out potions. Once they added gems, they had taken out all the potions. Oh, and they added these instead of the potions. They've added these. Pretty cool stuff. That was the mech, the turret, and then campaign. They still don't have the third world yet. And then as for the multiplayer, let's go to battle now. You had daily marathons. HJ, you would get a prize. And I remember there was a way to glitch to get all these prizes. But anyways, we just got a prize. So let's click on battle now. Okay, survival. Oh, look it. I haven't seen this map in a long time. This was actually a map that had gotten removed. And look, I have absolutely no types of guns. And then they use gems to buy these things. Pretty cool stuff. But we're going to go ahead and update the game to the next update and check out what they did differently in this update. Boom. I'm sick. I'm sicker than I was. So I probably sound even worse. Because it's actually taken a couple of days to record. Because there's a lot of updates to cover. But in this update, oh shoot, exit that. In this update, you could go to battle now. Oh my god. They're bullying me, guys. They're not letting me do anything. Damn. Well, whatever. In this update, what was the highlight about this? Okay, in this update, it was a summer update. It was when everybody was able to go to that new beach resort. I mean, yeah, I think that beach resort, I don't really know. I mean, I would try to show you guys, but I click battle now, and it tells me to update, and there's kind of nothing I could do. But this is the next update of Pixel Gun 3D. This is when the level 31 came out, and it was max level 31 for everybody. And to this point, it is still level 31 for everybody. So that's kind of cool. It's been a long time since we've had level 31. I wonder when they're gonna change it. But there's nothing really I could show you guys. So since I can't go to anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the next update. All right, guys. Now this is when the hangar map first came out, the space map, the map that had all the secrets in it, that was all cool with the pink armor and I think there was lightsabers and all that cool stuff. This is the next update that came out after the previous one I just showed you. Pretty cool update overall. Still can't click on battle now because it tells you to update, and you update it takes you to stupid internet. But I mean, so there's not really much I could show you, but logo change. There is actually a new mode in the adventure mode, and that was when Sandbox had came out. And you go to your shop and you scroll through all your weapons. These are all the weapons that are there. Nothing too cool. Since there was a new mode, actually, stuff like this came out and all that stuff. Pretty cool, actually, if you ask me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There was still the same armor, and then there was the same masks, and then skins, and then capes, and then all that. But anyways, let's go ahead and go on into the next update. Alrighty, guys. So now we are. This is what the logo looks like. Let me show you. Now we are in this update. The next update after that. This is where they came out with the new version of this city, where this city became all cool and stuff again. But it's a different part of the city. This is actually the part where there's a broken train and the train bridge and all that stuff like that. And then yeah, so you click on this. I guess we have pretty much all of the weapons, I believe, except for this one. But yeah, this is when they came out with that new cool sniper rifle. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, this is when they came out with this, I believe. The anti-hero rifle. Excuse me. But yeah. And then you go down to any of these. They're all the same, nothing really new. I think this is when they came out with the masks as well, because I don't remember seeing the masks there either. You can click on battle now. You still can't check out the freaking maps, but click adventure. It just tells you to update now or whatever. And then there's still a sale, but yeah, that's the next update. So now we're gonna go ahead and go to the next one. And this is the next version of Pixel 3D. That's what the logo looks like. If you're holding the chainsaw, pretty cool stuff if you ask me. But I don't know what's different about this update. But I do know that the background for this map has been added to it. And this was actually a background on the app for a very, very, very long time. Because this was one of the, kind of popular maps. But anyways, you still can't click on battle now. Nothing really different here. Oh my bad. Let's go ahead and go down to our armory. New guns obviously did come out. I mean, that was the main purpose of these next updates to come, was like this portable death moon. That was one that just came out. But yeah, and then that's when the chainsaw sword came out as well. Sorry about that. I really want to apologize. I'm sick as hell. But I'm still trying to get videos out for you guys. But yeah, there was nothing really, no really good highlights to the map. I mean, to the game, to the, what's it called? So, there's nothing really I could go over. But yeah, so even you click on adventure mode, it still doesn't work. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and go into the next update. Alright, guys. So we're pretty much up to date on all the updates. Everybody remembers the ones that just recently came out. This will actually be the last one that I'll be reviewing. As for the updates, the rest of them are the new updates that have recently came out in the past couple months. I don't really need to go over those because of the fact that those updates have already, like, those are newer updates. So, there's not really much to go over. You feel me? But the point of this video was to go over all the old updates. But yeah, guys. This is a new update. Then this update, new guns came out with cool types of stuff added to the guns. Let me find the gun that I'm talking about. It's somewhere here. Maybe. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right. Right here. There was this gun that came out, right? Which is a really cool gun. But yeah, that was the gun that had come out, came out. Really cool gun. It had a chain shot, and it had a cool animation to it as well. And then there was also another gun that protected you. It was the energy shield gun, this gun right here, and it was a piercing shot. And this is when they started making guns have like really really unique, cool traits to it. And then other guns came out as well. And then this is the fan gun came out. I don't know when it came out, but it came out. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you guys do have a wonderful day today. Thank you all so much for watching. This is the history of Pixel Gun 3D. These are all the updates from when there was just a survival mode to where it is now, from when there was pink gems to when they came out with blue gems. They've always been wanting money for the longest. That was no change. But, overall the game did get better over time. I do wish they still had the potions. Kind of sucks that they don't. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. And peace.